Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Ryan Weathers.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Just about ready to roll. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Fastball for a strike. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Foul. Got him swinging. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Ball. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. Swing and a foul out of play.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot. And that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win.
Jazz tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. And there's 1 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Ben Rice, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Kind of marked that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Here's a rocket out to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign. In
That's
for a
strike.
It's 0-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second. Strike two.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And strike one to Mookie Betts. Now he's challenging the called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air to left center. Grisham has a beat on it. And there's one down.
That is it. The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Ball, count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 2-1. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. And that one in the air center field. Grisham settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
That is good. The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Ball, no.
Second inning here, no score.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That's too low. 2-1. Way out front for strike two. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rice should have this one, and that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
0-1. And that one fouled off. Sheehan in his third season, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021.
No, that's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Good job to fight that one off.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Ball.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Inside,
Fastball
ball
there.
2.
I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
That one fouled off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now at the plate, Jose Caballero. Two down, nobody on. Edman sends it to first, and the Yanks go quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Weathers back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He wastes no time on this one. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul, was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
B-Ride.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, little away.
Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Yep.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
McMahon fires over to first, and they get Edman for the out.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
That one ripped, but foul. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Set down on strikes. Frozen with the heater at the knees. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Hook 1. Ball. Ball 2.
Fouled off left side. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
That one fouled off. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Fly to center his first time.
No. Strike.
And a foul ball. 2-2 now. Got him looking for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Yanks held in check. They're down 1-0. Back now in the Bronx. On to the fourth. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, center field. Grisham settles under this one. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Betts,
no,
the next
that's
to
a
hit,
ball.
takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Hey.
There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
No, down.
Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, no.
Popped up. Wells under it. And that is that. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Ball 2.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fouled off. He was late. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Outside low, ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
No, inside.
That one inside, and it's 2-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard to order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Man at first, one away. Goes down looking for the strikeout. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
No.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles under it, and that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We've played 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, ready now for the 5th inning. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Tucker thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now.
Ball. Ball.
2-1. That catches the corner. In the air to left center. Grisham settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 0-2.
That's the ball.
Count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
The Dodgers up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And that's
Ball 3.
downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Caballero not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Grounded out his first time up. That one missed.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed into the show. Back in the Bronx. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Leading off, Tommy Edman.
Los Angeles, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
close,
No.
but call the ball. And it's 1-0.
Ball.
That one fouled hard the other way. Pitch
Ball
misses. 3 balls and a strike.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one
Take
misses.
your base. Ball
so
4.
leadoff walk.
Up next
Well,
is
that's a
Dodgers.
really good
The
take right
designated
there,
hitter,
and that's just
Shohei.
mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
This one in the air. McMahon under this one. And there's one away.
Up next is Dodgers. The center fielder, number 34, Andy Pajes.
One out man at first. And the batter now, Andy Pajes.
The bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Runner on the go.
Ball
Pitch
1.
misses. Throw
No,
there.
he beat it.
Safe. Man at second. Late swing fouled off. Weathers checks the runner.
Hey!
And dives back in safely. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bellinger takes it to the bag. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. Third out. One left for L.A., but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This to third. Muncy tosses to first. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Foul ball there. And ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The Yankees trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 22.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Angel Chevy, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Yarbrough warming up as well. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One-two now. And Mookie takes. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. To third. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. And that one almost hit him. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Comes a 2-2. And they'll do it again. Two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Tucker into box again. Takes a strike. That's smacked down a line to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Stewart. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Fought off foul. The Yankees looking to rally. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The Yanks with the tying run at the plate. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is down low. 3-2 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, dude.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip for one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
In for a strike. 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! A solo shot. And they tap one on the board. It's 3-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Edman stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball 1.
Stays alive. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
On that play, it looked like he had plenty of time, Luke. Just bounced that throw, and it resulted in the error.
That
Ball
misses the
outside.
zone. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by them.
Doval checks over to first, and he's back.
Hey.
Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
First and second, one out. Andy Pajas. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ground ball,
That's
left
foul
side.
ball.
And that's just foul. Edman on second. Ohtani at first. One gone.
No, off the
Could use
plate.
a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Falling behind 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering clips the zone count, even at 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Camilo Doval will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Angel Chavez comes on now. He's been so good against lefties.
That's
this
the
is a
ball.
critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Yep.
Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back for more from the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Oh, 1 now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Got it. 1 out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
new pitcher now, Evan Phillips.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter and just trying to yank it over the right field wall?
I don't think I needed to be tempted to do that. I think that's all I was, trying to do because I didn't have a whole lot of power.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 4-0. Back in New York, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
There's the strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out. About to get started here. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And this one is off and running. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
In the air out to center. Grisham trying to get there. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Another solid power season.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Hey.
Here's your 1.
Ball. Ball.
Really
No.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 on the way. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
That's a strike.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
The 1-0.
Hurt.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a tapper. And that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Outside. Ball 2
count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
High fly ball down the left field line.
Double. We've got
and
time.
That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
That's
Ball 1.
a little bit low. Man at second. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No score here in the second.
No.
Misses
No, that's
outside.
outside.
3-1 now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, you know, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a
Ball
strike,
4.
but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away.
Batting in, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and
On
he's
the tag,
out
you're
at the
out.
plate. And that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
No, that's a ball.
Sheehan goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2021. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Inside, just missed. And the 1-0.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Bounce to the right. Edman to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Baseman, Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball. No.
Two down, nobody on. Left field. And that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-zip.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
No, that's a ball. Ruled a ball. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one out in front that time.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next one misses. And now 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next from Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Down to number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Slow roller up the middle. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hammered down the right side, the foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. In the air, right field. Tucker on his way in. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting in, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Just misses with that one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
To the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Flip to first, ends the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And Mookie takes. Out to short, Caballero. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add on. It's 2-0.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
One down. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball 1.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one inside. Look out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Sets him down looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That's down.
Gets the outside corner with that one. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. That's
Ball
off the
3.
inside corner. And now 3-1. Inside ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. He's 0 for 1. And that's 3 there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away.
Ball
Just
2.
missed. That pitch in for a strike. 2-2. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, no.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. The changeup missing. Full count now. Shohei Ohtani waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
3 on 3.
Strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. And that one clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he swings through that one. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Set down down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 1 so far. And that
Ball,
misses. No. Ball 1.
Ball.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses. Ball 3.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the corner for a strike. Goldie wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ryan Weathers will get back to work.
Ball.
The Yankees with some action in their pen. Angel Shavi, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Doval also getting ready.
Ball 2.
And that one hammered
That's
into the
foul.
corner, but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, with that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Ay.
And now the 0-1. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard at the distance. But just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment. Let it travel a little more and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And they'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the fifth. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Ball.
And a 1-1. Now one missed. And there's a foul ball. Two down. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bellinger wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. A massive home run. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Swinging a foul out of play.
No.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Close but called a ball. And the count's even at 2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Now all even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one outside. And it's 3-2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting to hit for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
You'll one. And he can't come up with it.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner on at first with one gone. And stepping in for New York, Jose Caballero. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score and they tie it. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Move to second, and it gets away into center.
Ball, that's too low.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Down, ball.
Austin Wells on deck for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Ball, no.
Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. On the inside corner for a strike. Swings and he breaks his bat. Betts. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Oh, he got him. What a play. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Back in the Bronx. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher on here, Angel Chavez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That
No.
misses. Full count now. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Bellinger. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Missed
That's
with a
the ball.
changeup, and that's ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And
Ball
the slider
off the
just
plate.
misses.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Hey.
That's
Outside.
Ball three. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, having a lot more success on the road this season. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Line, and that's a base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Dalton rushing now at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position
Ball.
this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Tucker at third. Hernandez over at first with one away. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval getting loose out there. Yarbrough also throwing. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Stays alive. Another 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Fastball in for a strike. 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Angel Chevy won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees 2.
now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air, center field. Pajes drifts towards it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 22.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. On the ground.
That's a foul ball.
Goes just foul. The 0-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They trail it here 4-2. Back here in New York and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
He
There it
right.
was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Strike 2. Up the middle. Caballero on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Close, but
that's the
called
ball.
the ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
The 1-0.
Outside,
Backdoor
ball
breaking
2.
ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Outside
Ball, no.
low. 3 balls, no strikes.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The 3-1. That's a
Ball
walk.
4. Take your
Went
base.
with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Up next
Maybe a
for the
little loss of
Dodgers,
focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. Mookie Betts will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1. Ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 2-1. And
Ball.
that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Freeman, the base runner at first with 1 out. And ball
That's the
4,
ball.
2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Two on, 1 out. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 7-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Camilo Doval is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's Kyle Tucker. And it's fouled away. already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Oh, 2 now.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's outside.
No, that's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And
Ball
that's
3.
outside. And now 3-0. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 down, and next for L.A., Dalton rushing. 1 for 3.
Ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses,
2.
and it's 2-0. And another ball. So
That's a ball. Take your
runners
base.
at first and second.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. Last one wasn't even close.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Now on the bump, Jake Bird.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And
Ball.
downstairs. That one way inside. On the ground to third. McMahon throws across the diamond, and the inning is over. That funky Muncy with the homer for L.A. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Tap foul at the plate. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Holy Toledo! Cody Bellinger blasts one out. His second homer of the night, and they close the gap. It's 7-3.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The Yankees looking to rally.
That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
In the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-4.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brock Stewart. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr., 1 for 2.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Just missed. That's in there. 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that's ball
4. First base.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Payoff pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Outside low. Ball 1.
Did he
Caballero
go?
tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up.
Ball
That
three.
misses the zone. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Chisholm gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. Now one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ball 1.
That one is absolutely belted. Hernandez on the move. Hops over the
That's a
wall,
ground rule
and that's an
double.
automatic double.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
That clips the corner. The tying run at the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Pajas moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Here comes Chaz, and he scores. And they cut the lead to 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers,
Number
Alex
51,
Vesia.
Alex.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now here's Trent Grisham. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball.
Runner at second. 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-5. Back at Yankee Stadium, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
And there's
No.
a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 1-0.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Here's a 1-1. Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
No.
That one is absolutely belted. Grisham sprinting for this one. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here's Freddie Freeman. There's a strike. Man at second. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Up next in batting, the pitcher, Mookie Betts.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the 0-1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. 1-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that could surprise all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
In the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air right field. Dominguez takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next in batting, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Hurry.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
No, too low.
Garcia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Right through there for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That's
Ball
inside.
one.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 35.
2 down, bases empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly bomb. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 8-6. These fans are really excited right now.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one's in there. And the count is 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 8-6.
Now pitching for the
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Kyle Tucker.
Yep.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. That one fouled off. Ball to strike. That one missing inside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
In the air, left field.
Ground rule double. We've got time.
Foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
That's in for a strike. Man at second. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit left field.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
That's
and
a
immediately
strike.
pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well, and it bangs off the wall. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Ripped to third and caught. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they...
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Big time blast. A grand slam. He circles the bases, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 4-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
No.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2-2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That
Ball,
misses.
no.
Ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Ball.
That one
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Dalton Rushing. The 0-1.
Ball outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. In and over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back in the Bronx. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Hey!
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and one out now. Let's take a look at our lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Splits the plate. That is strike two.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Down the line, it's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Yeah, that's fouled off. A little bit
Ball,
low.
that's down.
Ball one. Man at first, one away. And down on strikes he goes. And there's two away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ball.
The 1-0. Just missed. Rice, the runner at first with two gone. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. The Yanks lead one, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back now in the Bronx. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ryan Weathers will get back to work.
Ball.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Ball two.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
2-1 now. And it stays fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ball.
Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Weathers will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
A new arm into the game, the righty, Angel Chevy.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
First and second, no outs. Andy Pajas digs in now. That clips the corner. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. There's a strike at the knees.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham in position. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Freeman wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Fastball for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Misses inside, and that's ball one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No,
really
that's
good
a ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one way outside. And the count's full. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Chisholm leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground to first. To Betts at second for 1. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No, that's down.
Tried to
Outside.
backdoor
Ball
with
2.
that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one fouled off. Two now. Swing and a miss. miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Angel Chevy out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Oi! Ball. Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball
Just
3.
outside, and it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
No.
Jackknifes out of the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Just
Ball
off the inside edge. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. That one way inside. And it skips into dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Wells wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1.
Ball, no.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Wells over at first with one away. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Edman. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back for more from the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Ball, no.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. Here's Ohtani.
Next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
There's the strike.
That's the ball.
He's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 24, Andy Cahoe.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4.
That's a check. What do you got?
Look down to first. No swing. Two on, one out. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Camilo Doval done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Ryan Yarbrough. 25th appearance of the year for him. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2.
Hee-haw!
Two on, 2 outs. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Dodgers stranded a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Ha! No.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The Dodgers leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Two down, base is empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Ball.
The 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees nothing. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to
you're
first.
Out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
No.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. Tap to first.
That's a foul ball.
Foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. Now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
No, that's a ball.
Yarborough, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Strike 2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 5th.
Outside
Executed
ball.
that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Yarborough is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Bird. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and that'll do it. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-1 down.
Ball.
Just missed. And there's a ball. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And he chases that one. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And now, Dalton rushing.
The catcher, Dalton rushing.
Ball.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill getting ready to go. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next is Dodgers, the second baseman, Colin Edwards.
close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Ball two. Hey, ride.
Rushing aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses, and that's ball three. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And ball four, two aboard.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Ripped to first, caught.
You put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
In there at the knees. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Way out front for strike two.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. In the dirt. Fires to second.
He's in there.
Almost got him, but he scrambles back safely. The 1-0. Ripped to short. Fires over to Bellinger. That's the third out. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Just missed. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2. Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And the 1-0. 6 straight outside the strike zone. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 3-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that
Ball
is
4.
ball
Take your
4,
base.
and the Yankees are in business.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
So the lineup flips over. Trent Grisham will hit next.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Will Klein will take
number
over here.
61.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 22, Ben Wright.
That clips the zone. Strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Foul ball there.
No, that's a
right
ball.
there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Stays alive. Two on, 1 out.
Ball 2.
And now 2-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Base hit into center field. They're waving McMahon home. He'll score. It's 5-1. First and second, 1 out. Here is Goldschmidt. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And
Ball.
that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Wells over at second. Rice at first. 1 gone.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Good hitters count to 2-0. And that is out of play. The 2-1. Left field. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. One out, bases full. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now.
Ball 1.
Over to Edman. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one almost got him. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Hook 1. Down low.
Off
No,
the mark
that's
there.
it.
Ball 3. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. a good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Yep.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Hit in the air, left field. Rice on his way over. And there's one away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
No.
Ripped to right. And there are 2 outs.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jake Bird won't go any further tonight.
Now pitching for the
Tim Hill gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Ball one there. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That
Ball
one outside.
outside.
And it's 2-1. There's a strike. Outside low, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This to third. Tosses to first. Inning over. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. Now a 6-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edgardo Henriquez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Yanks down by 4 here, the bottom of the 7th.
Ball inside.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think.
That's a ball.
Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4. One gone, runner at first. Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. Fought off foul. Caballero leads off first with 1 away.
Ball 2.
And
Ball
that
3.
is downstairs. And a full countdown. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three, 2 on the way. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. So
Ball 4. Take your
puts
base.
runners at first and second.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edgardo Henriquez will depart.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Misses off the plate. Ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Grisham in the box now. Takes strike one. Two on, two outs.
Ball one.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-2. On the ground right side. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here in New York, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Strike two. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. David Bednar, the closer, is getting loose. That one outside. It's a ball and two strikes.
Ball.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Fastball for a strike. Grounds one to short. Fires over to Bellinger. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
No. Yeah.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Two down, nobody on.
No, that's down.
Close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. They lead at 6-2. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one's in there. 0-1. In the air to left center. Pajes in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The Dodgers leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And they'll do it again.
Ball 1.
Inside, just missed. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's 3-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Over to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jack Dreyer departs.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Bellinger up to hit. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Sliced hard, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Yankees 2. So they turn to their closer, David Bednar.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Ball, no.
1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Popped up. McMahon. And a couple of quick outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
No.
So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. Two down, nobody on.
Ha!
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got it. That's out number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Yankees 2. Back in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
Huh!
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball.
A little
Ball
bit
2.
high.
Up.
2-2. Swings through it for the K. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The 0-1. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Stays alive. The Yanks down to their final strike. Almost got him. And a ground ball to first. A sliding stop to the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
Well, his team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
And your final 6-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton.